What up, Ronaldo? Ronaldo! What's up, brah? How you doing, homie? What was your workout for the day? It's good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 3 more to go. Bro, this internet connection is fucking me up. It's freaking so annoying. Bro. Maybe I should just end the live. I don't know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like ending the live. Just cause the fucking internet connection is blowing up on me, bro. It's really annoying. And it's distracting. Couldn't join yesterday. I went to school to hit the gym and did some swing sprints. Nice. Hell yeah, bro. That's cool. Yo, welcome to the live. I go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I work out every single day. Always here. 3 p.m. Eastern time. If working out is something that you enjoy, if you like watching people work out, hit that subscribe button. Do me a favor, it would be really appreciated. I really appreciate it if you did. Like the video. Engage in chat. You know, I'm a personable guy. I like talking. You know, you have any questions? You want to just shoot the shit? I'm here. I'm a personal trainer. I also train Muay Thai. And yeah, I'm a father. You know, I don't know. If you have any questions about any sort of those sorts of things in that realm, I'm here. I'm here for it. Sup, barbarian? He is the barbarian father. He is indeed. I think I got like one more set. Freaking awesome as always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got one more set. Why don't we hit it? Let's just hit it earlier. Why not? There we go. That's 100 reps. Good, good, good. All right. Let's do some leg stuff. Oh, thanks, Maggie. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I work out every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Feel free to hit that subscribe and like button. It would really help out the channel. I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm here every day, grinding away, trying to make stronger bodies. That's what we do here. I have 4 calisthenic days. I have 1 martial arts day. I do Muay Thai conditioning. I have a plyometrics day, so I jump around, do jump training, sprints, stuff like that. And then I have a yoga / stretching day. That's kind of like my cool down, relaxing day. Now we're gonna do some legs. Yeah, it is the Wi-Fi, but it's also because of the freaking weather. Cloudy. Are you talking about her shorts? We almost had a frost last night. Ooh, yikes. All right. Let's stop lollygagging. Let's just get this over with. As he lollygags even more. Let's look at this leg muscle. I know you want to watch this leg muscle as we do this, because I do too. Ooh. What's tedious? A cold Sue. Nice. That's what's up, Chris. Everybody in the US usually says plant after Memorial Day. And Memorial Day's coming up. What was the last thing you just did? What was it called? Because those kill me. Or else. Okay, guys, take care, y'all. It's the Bulgarian split squat. He's right. See you, Chris. Adios. Yeah, these things are killer. And it gets to this part of my workout, and I'm just like, this is like the second week that I added legs to upper body, and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing to myself now? I'm so tired. Or am I just a beast? Let's go. I'm gonna be nuts. Fuck it. I already did the 3 sets that I usually do. Well, I guess this is the second time, or the third time. No, this is the second time that I've done this workout, and I'm already adding an extra set with more weight. You know? Fuck it, right? Let's just go for it, you know? That wasn't bad with the 45. Oh, man. That was me. I ripped ass. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure to like, subscribe if you like watching people work out. You're laughing because, well, are you laughing because I said the rip ass thing, or are you laughing because 20 people just joined and then they left immediately? Last time I did 30 body weight squats. This time I'm going to do some squats with some weight. If I'm being honest, just because I don't want to. It got choppy again, unfortunately. Damn. Sorry. Out. There we go. That's better. It might be better if I just do goblet squats instead. So then I keep the weight out in front of me. It's probably better for my knee. That's actually better. All right. Yeah, today's just bad weather day. You know it. Ooh. Calf raises with a 45-pound plate made me walk stiff. I feel it. I feel you. I feel that. How many did you do? Did you go for like a time? You do them slow? I got you. I feel you. Yeah, I bet you with a weight, I could probably do them really slow and that would blow up my legs. I like to do them fast for an entire minute and just see how many I can do in that minute. And man, my legs, my calves are just like, ugh. I mean, this is like the 4th or 5th time I've been doing it since I started like last week. Doing legs at least. And I'm starting to get used to it, so I'm probably going to escalate to adding weight to it soon. Ah. Oh. Calf are going to help you a bunch when you run uphill. Yeah, or when you kick, you know, when you want to be any sort of bit springy, they will definitely help you be springy, run uphill. Also, your calf muscle, along with your quads, your legs are basically your second heart, but your calf muscles especially, you see, your lymphatic system doesn't have a pumping station like your circulatory system does. Your circulatory system has your heart as your pumping station, so you don't really have to do anything for blood to circulate throughout your body. But your lymphatic system doesn't have a pumping station, and that is your system which holds all of your white blood cells or your immune response cells. And the way that you move and pump white blood cells throughout your body is you move your muscles, and you have the highest concentration of lymph nodes in your legs. So when you're using your calves, you're pumping white blood cells, immune response system cells all throughout your body. So yeah, there's also health benefits and stuff like that. So working out your calves too. I went for a little bit longer. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, dude. Your body is an amazing thing. That's why it's so important for people to work out and exercise and stuff. Because, like, it's not just about getting strong, getting fast, being fit. It's also about the longevity of your life, you know? So, yeah, there's a lot of crazy things. Like, yeah, your legs are like your second heart, you know? And your quad strength slash muscle mass size in your quads is directly proportional to like the length of your life and the strength of your heart. Because your heart pumps, yeah, but your legs, if you spend a lot of your time walking, hiking, you know, moving around, and also being able to sustain like pressure, like holding like a deep squat, holding like a horse stance, you know, what was I saying? Yeah, that's like directly related to the life of your heart, the life expectancy of you, you know. But yeah. Honestly, man, I hate squats. My quads look like a rectangular block. Well, I hope you mean that in a good way. That's awesome. Like they look muscular. around the knee. They look like a balloon around the knee. Nice. Hell yeah, bro. That's what I like to hear, homie. Let's see here. As long as my feet don't touch the bottom, that's all that matters. All right, let's get some heavy weights. I have no idea how much weight I can do, so I'm just going to stack on a bunch of weight and just see what's up. I have a picture of me during cross country and you can kind of see the muscle fibers. Bro, I love that. I love being able to see my muscle fibers. With that being said, I haven't worked out legs in like 7 months, so I'm working up from square one again. Because like I said, I had that knee injury. So annoying. And I like working out my legs, you know? Alright, that was a little too light. So, I'll take this one off. Take this one off. I have to untie this thing. This monstrosity of a machine that I invented. Or well, put together. Alright, I only got like 10 more minutes left. And then I gotta get done. I gotta get going. Okay, it fits. Put the 25 back on. Close this up. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Gonna button this up real quick. Adjust myself. What's up, y'all? What's your name? Market Macaron. Market. I can't read it from here. I don't have my glasses on. Sorry. Hi. Ooh. Why do you have a Brazil flag? I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I used to do, sick, feel that burn, hell yeah. I used to do Taekwondo. That's why I have the Taekwondo South Korean flag over there. I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's why I have a Brazil flag. And then I used to and still do Muay Thai. And that's why I have a Thailand flag in the back. Because those were the martial arts that I was formally trained in. So it's just an homage. It's in honor of, yeah, dude, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm a martial arts guy. I like martial arts. I think it's cool. I've practiced a couple of other styles, but I've never been formally trained in them. So I don't like put the flags of them up there. But yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. Fix myself right quick, so I'll squish myself in between my legs. This is gonna be my last set. Yeah, I've got like 7 minutes left. Feel free to like, subscribe. I work out every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern time. I do calisthenics 4 days out of the week. I do a martial arts conditioning day. I do applied metrics day, and I do a yoga day on Sundays. So feel free to like, feel free to sub if you like watching people work out and stuff like that. I'm your man. Jump in the chat it up. Ask any sort of questions. I used to do martial arts. I've hiked the Appalachian Trail. I used to do flips, gymnastics stuff. I fought a few times. I'm a father. I don't know, what more can I say? I'm a personal trainer. Yeah. Anyways, let's get this last set, shall we? Good. All right, well, that's all she wrote, folks. Oh, damn. All right, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good day. Maybe top couple. Well, since you asked, what did you find the most unexpectedly challenging on the Appalachian Trail? Maybe top couple. My top couple of things that were unexpectedly challenging on the Appalachian Trail. Let's see. Unexpectedly challenging. I don't know. I came in pretty prepared for the Appalachian Trail. So a little bit of backstory. Sorry, it's always got to be backstory so you understand. First time I went on the trail, I just wanted to go for 30 days. And then after I went for 30 days, I fell in love with it and I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. I want to become a beast. We met this guy on the trail who's like super buff and super ripped, and all he did was hiking. So I was like, fuck, I want to be like that guy. And I figured you were pretty prepared. That's why I said unexpectedly. And then actually, I could tell you the first time I went on the trail, all the unexpected things, because I've been on the trail several times. I tried to through hike it 3 times now, and I broke my leg once. So I had to get off. And then I quit another time. And then another time I got Giardia. And I also tried to go southbound instead of northbound, which that's the more difficult way to go, because I thought I was a badass. But yeah, the first time I went on the trail, unexpectedly difficult. I actually did not really, I prepared a little bit, but I didn't really fully prepare. And I thought that I needed to carry way more than I did, than you actually have to. Because the trail is covered with places for you to stop and resupply. And if you're low on money, what you can do actually, and what I did this, was you package up all your food, and hopefully you get all the stuff that's like, it has a long shelf life. You package up all your food into packages, and then you just take your packages to the post office and have them ship it ahead of you. And every post office, they have this rule that they'll hold on to your mail for up to 2 weeks before they send it back to the original address. So you just package up all your food that isn't going to expire into packages. And I didn't know this, obviously. I packaged up way too much food my first time, and I ended up carrying a pack that was 68 pounds. And that was fucking difficult. And when we got to the first stop on the trail, which if you're going from south to north, or you're going from south to north, you're going from Georgia to Maine. That first stop is Neal's Gap, which is about 40 miles in. And they have so many people that try to start the whole trail. So much so that there's a tree that they try to start the trail. They get to Neal's Gap, and then they figure out that it's way too difficult for them. So they tie up their shoes and throw it up in this tree. And this tree is littered with shoes everywhere. And kind of like the movie Wild. Yeah, dude, it's exactly like the movie. Like whoever wrote that movie, which I'm pretty sure that came from a book, right? That person clearly went on the trail, obviously. But yeah, I had a 68 pound pack. By the time I got to Neal Gap, it was still like 65 pounds. And then we had someone do a shakedown for us. And they were like, you don't need this, you don't need this, you don't need this. I brought fucking 4 books with me. I brought 4 books. And by the time I got to Neal Gap, which was about 4 or 5 days in, I hadn't started reading any of these books. So it was like, yeah, I'm definitely sending those back. And I brought way too much food. When I left Neal Gap, my backpack was 35 pounds, and I was flying. And it was great. So, you know, be meticulous about like your packaging and like really try and figure out what you need. But it's kind of hard to do when you've never like actually been out there like hiking, you know, and you've never actually like been out there and seen what you actually need to survive. Because when you go out there, you're hiking up and down difficult terrain with a heavy backpack on through the elements. You burn up a lot of calories. You do eat a lot of food, and you're hungry pretty much all the time. And so it's kind of hard to tell what you would need when you've been living a sedentary life, and then you go straight into like fucking hiking like that. Like you literally, I'm not even joking. It's called hiker hunger. And once you start hiking, you're gonna get so hungry all the time. Also, plus side to that is everything, and I mean everything is gonna taste phenomenal. Even junk food tastes amazing. It tastes even better. You know what I mean? Yeah, 4 books. The whole thing has always fascinated me. Yeah, hiking is the shit. It's honestly, so it's one of my goals. Like I want to hike the Appalachian Trail with my son when he's like of age. So I know I said I've hiked the Appalachian Trail, but I've never fully through hiked it. I have hiked about 1,100 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and there are over 2,193 miles of the Appalachian Trail. So, but I still want to through hike the whole thing. But oh, and switchbacks. You know switchbacks, right? Like when you're going up a mountain and the trail goes like this, turns and then this, and then you're just like going up those things fucking suck. That was unexpected. Like going up. They say that like, you know, you would think that going downhill is easier. It's there's two different difficulties and there's two different easies, okay? It's easier to go downhill in terms of like the strain on your muscles, but it's terrible for your joints and your back and your bones and stuff like that. So you really have to be careful when you go downhill. You can't just like start plopping downhill because, oh, I'm so fucking tired. This is so much easier than going uphill. You're going to destroy your knees, you're going to destroy your ankles, you're going to destroy your back. So you still have to work really hard to slowly bring yourself down, which I would argue is harder, honestly. Because going uphill, yes, it is more physically straining on like your muscles and your heart and your lungs. But like once you get used to the idea that you're going to be doing that like every single day, and like, you know, it only takes like 2 or 3 weeks for you to kind of sort of get used to the routine of, you know, this is the huffy puffy time of my day, you know, going uphill. That is actually a lot easier because it's not straining terribly on your knees, on your joints, or anything like that, you know, and you know the difficulty that's ahead of you, you know, versus when you go downhill, you know, you're not really thinking about, you know, oh, this is difficult. Oh, right. I have to like, you have to like consciously think to take care of yourself when you go downhill. So I would say going downhill is actually a lot harder than going uphill. I mean, that's my argument, but going downhill fucks my knees up when I'm not used to it for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But besides that, I mean, honestly, I don't know, like, you know, when I go out there, I just embrace the stink. You know, I don't really shower, and that's a good thing because when I first go out there, I'm starting to get mosquito bites and ticks all over me. But after you get like that layer of sweat, and I know it sounds disgusting, but you get that layer of sweat and dirt all over your body, it's a natural bug repellent. And like once I'm like about 4 or 5 days in, I stop getting bug bites altogether. Like bugs just leave me alone. So that's kind of something unexpected. Um, what else? Some unexpected great things is that you meet a lot of fucking people. A lot of people are out there hiking the trail. And they're really cool too, because it's not just like one group of people. You have the majority of people that are out there are people right out of college or people who are going to college and it's their summer break, depending on what time you go. Or it's like people who have just retired and they're like older. So it's like you get all these, excuse me, young people, and then you also get all these old people with all these, you know, experiences and things, and so many crazy stories I've heard on the trail. Like, there's just so much. There was literally this guy who was like in his 60s, and we just all started talking about him before we even talked to him because we would see him walking here and there, and all he had was a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, and one of those little string backpacks that like are like the plastic little string backpacks. And he was just hiking, and we would walk by him and be like, yo, what's up, man, how you doing? And he's like, oh yeah, hi, how you doing? Blah blah blah, my name's this or that or whatever. And you know, you get a trail name out there, and we called him the Denim Tortoise because he wore literally jeans, denim, and he was slow, so he was a tortoise. But we were like, what are you doing out here, bro? And he's just like, oh, I'm just hiking. And it's like, well, how far are you going? And he's just like, oh, I'm going to Maine. And we're like in North Carolina at this point. And we're just like, what the fuck, bro? You're what? You don't have any gear. You don't have anything to sleep on. You don't have fucking food or nothing. And he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he told us his story. And you know what his story was? His story was that he had like 3 different forms of stage 4 cancer. And he sold all of his possessions and gave all of his money to his 2 daughters. And then he came out on the trail to do his death march. He came out here to die. And we were just like, what? That sounds crazy, dude. And so like it was crazy. Like the entire community of hikers, we all just like pitched in to like buy him gear to get him all the way to Mount Katahdin, which is the last mountain on the trail. And we bought him fucking gear, and like we got him a backpack, we got him shoes, we got him food, we got him sleeping gear, we got him cooking wear, we got him clothes. It was like crazy, bro. Like he had the craziest fucking story of any person that I've ever met. But yeah, you just meet people like that. I mean, and everybody out there smokes weed, you know. So he wanted to die in Maine. Yeah, or on the trail somewhere. But yeah, it was a crazy, crazy time. Like that guy had a crazy story. Um, yeah, man. I don't know. It's just, yeah, but it's a lot of fun. My favorite thing is finding a river and jumping into it and like chilling in the cold mountain water. That's like my top favorite thing about the trail. And also, when you go up the mountain and you're huffing and puffing and it's hard and difficult, and then you get to the top of the mountain, and then it's like you get to see, you're like finally walking above like the horizon line, and you can see all of the horizon, and you start seeing like the scenery and stuff. It feels way more worth it than just driving up to the top of a mountain. For some reason, it just feels magical. So, but yeah, yeah, the Appalachian Trail is the shit. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I have talked way too much. I'm supposed to have been done like 10 minutes ago, so I'm gonna get out of here, Maggie. It was good talking to you. I gotta go, take care of a kid and stuff and squish him and stuff. He hasn't even seen me all day. So I'm getting out of here. I'll see you later, Maggie. Adios. Adios, everybody else.